All right, so the top 3 things that I wish I could change about this truck. This is a 2022 Ram 2500 Laramie, and it's honestly it's a pretty amazing truck, but nothing's perfect, right? So what I would change about it if I could, first thing is the floor mats. These floor mats, overall, they're amazing. So if I had to choose, I would choose this setup because it's a really well covered floor mat. It protects it really, really well. But there's in-floor storage right here. Okay, this lifts up and there's a small bin in there that I have to get to it. I have to, you know, take off the mat and move it, and it's kind of a pain in the butt to access it. And so right now it's empty. I'm actually gonna put a bunch of straps and stuff in there. So I wish that somehow, and I don't know if they really can, but it'd be nice if there was some type of a flap, you know, that kind of, you know, this right here is a seam. It kind of just presses together. Seems like they could have a square that kind of just presses down right here. That just kind of, you can just kind of lift up pretty easy to access that. That has one too. I have a bunch of ammo and stuff in that one. Now there is storage right here underneath this seat. I like that how it has these, okay, to level the floor off if you want to. It's actually quite nice for moving things. And then they have this storage, which isn't super big. You know, I mean, I have my this in here, like the little collar to size down to a 2-inch receiver versus the 2.5. Got toilet paper for camping, emergencies, right? Tow rope. There's like a little jump kit, and then that's it. There's not storage underneath that seat. There's like a woofer and some other stuff, which I guess that's because I have the woofer package. Maybe like on a more basic model, there's storage there. I'm not really sure, but there's a light here, which is kind of thoughtful and kind of cool. But yeah, I wish I could access this a little bit easier. Okay. The second thing that I don't like about the truck is the cup holder situation. So I have one in the door. I did this. It came with a little foam insert right here. The passenger door didn't come with one, but I found them pretty cheap online on Amazon, so that was pretty easy to get one there. And then other than that, the only cup holders are if this is down. Well, I have 4 kids, so when we're going somewhere as a family, it's kind of a pain in the butt because this is up and I have a kid in the middle, and then there's only one cup holder there and one cup holder right there. So I know I've seen other, like my father-in-law has an older Ram. He has some big old plastic thing here with more cup holders. Also a pain just because then their feet are right here. So honestly, I'm complaining about it. I don't know what I would do. Maybe if there's a pull out on here, that might be nice. At least have a third drink option for a kid, you know, a pull out or something, or maybe something that can built into here. Even this, I mean, this I guess doesn't really work. If you could pull this out and put cup holders, the angle's not right, so that couldn't really, I don't know, something maybe over here would be nice for cup holder situation. Now the last thing, the third item that I wish was a little bit different would be, well, I guess maybe say 4. It's actually a pretty good bumper. This is a lot of chrome, which is just the trim level I got. It had a bunch of chrome versus like the sport. And this is what was available when I was buying. So, you know, COVID is hard. You couldn't get what you wanted exactly. The chrome's actually grown on me. The bumper, the hooks, I've used those before, towing trees and people out of situations and stuff. The lights are amazing. It's pretty far down. I wish it was a bit higher. I haven't pulled my chin skirt off yet, just because I know it does help with gas mileage is what I've heard, but it's been in the mud a couple of times. That was a small tangent though. Overall, the front end's actually grown on me quite a bit since I've got it. I wish that the rims that came stock were a little bit wider. So these are, it came with the 20s, and it's a good looking wheel. I mean, I prefer 18s or even 17s because I actually off-road quite a bit in this. I spent 5 hours yesterday making it clean again. It was pretty muddy before this. You know, it came with 20s. I would have chosen to not pay for the upgrade and just have it be like an 18 and everything. but they're kind of narrow. So when I got these tires, these are KO2s, and they look good on the truck. They are 295. What is it? They're 295 65 R20s, which is a 35.1 inch tire and like 11.5 or something like that wide. So they're a little bit of pizza cutters, to be honest. They work great in the snow. They've had good traction on rocks and things because it's, you know, lots of contact pressure. But they're pretty narrow, and I've gotten stuck in the mud twice now, like really, really stuck, because it's a really heavy motor and it just sinks. So my next upgrade, well, not my next one, I'm saving up to buy my wife a car first, but I want to actually turn this into a Prospector XL, get some 40s by 13.5s. I'll do mud terrains, even though they're a bit louder. I like how quiet these are. I think this, with how big this front end of this truck is, I really wish I could have had a bit wider tire. Even just if it was like a 12.5 inches wide, I think that would help quite a bit. If you think about the, you know, pounds per square inch, I think an extra just a couple of inches even, because there's not that much area on the ground. Even just another inch or inch and a half of you know, pressure would do a lot to actually disperse some of that weight, I think. So I couldn't fit a wider tire though, because just the rim, you know. So yeah, I do wish there was maybe a bit different rim options, or at least that just these ones that are pretty common to see could just hold a bit wider of a tire, because the tires that come on these they're pretty much garbage. I feel like they're not very good tires that come stock. So anyways, yeah, those are my 3 complaints, which isn't a very big list. I mean, it's a really fantastic truck. It's really I really like it a lot. I was a Toyota guy for like 20 years. This Ram, it got me to change brands, and I'm really happy I haven't looked back. So anyways, hope that was useful for you. I wish I had some better critiques, but I really don't. I'll make a video though of what I love about it right now too, and you can see that, and you know, hopefully it'll help you out when you're shopping for a vehicle.